Hey everyone, welcome to day 16 for 30DSCBL2. This is the sketch that I chose from Hip Kids. I loved it. I thought it was fun and playful, and I loved the tags. So I am going to go ahead and use some Dear Lizzie paper, and I wasn't exactly sure with my photos, but they're going to end up just being the two of my son in his blue jammies there. I was thinking about doing a little flip book with those photos too. It kind of all shows the point of what my story is, but honestly I was lazy and I didn't want to make a flip book, 2 flip books. Plus I wanted to be able to layer, so I gave up on it. So these photos are of my son's crazy curly hair when he was a baby before we got his very first haircut. And I loved his hair so much. I used to run my fingers through it and kind of like twirl my fingers through his curls. They were just amazing. I miss his curly hair. And I knew the moment he got his first haircut, it was all going to go away because Sean's hair is wavy. It's not curly, and it's normally really short, so you can hardly even tell it's got a wave to it. And I don't have curly hair, like, at all. So I was like, darn it, I didn't want to cut it, but I needed to cut it because it was getting a little out of hand. So it did get cut, and it, as you've seen photos of my son, he doesn't have curly hair anymore. So that's what this is about. And I am mixing, like I said, so some Dear Lizzie with some of the Little You collection from Crepe Paper, the boy collection. No, Little You was Chamel. The boy collection from Crepe Paper like 2 years ago. And it worked. I like it. They mixed well. I struggled a little bit, not because of the papers, but I just wasn't sure what I wanted as my background. I really struggled with my actual background piece. And you'll see it come together, but even then I struggled with that. It was crazy. As to why this video is a little bit longer than I try to keep them under 10 minutes for you guys. I had asked back when I did the one in September for my 30 days of sketches how long you guys prefer videos, and a lot of you said 10 minutes or under, or I tend not to watch it. So I hope you don't mind watching this extra 2 minutes and 54 seconds. But that's kind of just what happened. I just kept it all in just so you can see I struggled. I really love this paper. So this side of this paper, it's so pretty. And I liked it, but it was too much to be a full background. So then I grabbed a sheet of white. Of course, that's always the answer. I kind of like that, but it needed a little more definition. So I'm going to go ahead and trace these tags. And yes, everyone, shock and awe. When I want to use white paper and I don't happen to have any of my good white cardstock on hand, I just pick a piece that, especially in paper pads where there's 2 of them. So I've already used one, or I know I'm not going to use 2 of that paper, and I flip it over and I use it as white. It works. And then what I do is normally, because that paper is so flimsy, we all know how flimsy pattern paper is from those things from Michaels, the pads. I just normally do like I'm doing here, where I use a second piece of pattern paper to back it. I did kind of cut out the innards of that because it was so pretty. I want to use it again, but it still helped make it strong enough that it's, for my liking, it's fine. So I'm going to just trim at this moment. So recording this, I am actually only in November. So I, at the moment, still have no trimmer. I have a little hint of something that's coming to me in one of my secret, not secret kits from a wonderful, oh my goodness, member that I'm going to be spoiled soon. So you should probably be seeing a trimmer from me sooner or later. And I'm just going to play it all back down. So you can see what am I doing? I'm just cutting pieces of pattern paper, making a layer, putting it back down, seeing if I like it, doing it again. I am trying to follow the sketch a little bit, but it kind of goes array. Like, it doesn't end up actually looking a whole lot like that. Like, you can tell that I took the tag part of it and the 2 photos. The rest of it I kind of just stopped following. But I like it, and it's working for me, so I'm gonna go for it. Again, I'm struggling. I'm trying to make in the sketch, and sorry I don't have it beside me like I've had a few of my other ones. I just wasn't prepared for this one when I was doing it, so, but I'll give you a view of the sketch again, and you can always see the sketch. If you go onto Instagram, like, honestly, is the easiest place to see everything. I have my photo, and I'm not exactly sure what my plan is, but I'll have my photo and definitely the sketch, so you can swipe to see what the sketch looks like and have a much better look at it. But I will also try, depending on how fast everyone gets their layouts up and all of that, I might try to do it so you can see everyone's all at once. So we'll see, but definitely go on to Instagram. And so my Instagram thing is just Christy's Beautiful Life. I try to keep it the same for Instagram and YouTube. My Facebook is just my name, but my Facebook is boring, guys. You don't feel like you need to friend request me or something like you're missing something, because I don't. My Facebook is just to post photos of my kids, which I post on Instagram anyways. So after that super long, wow, am I not with it today? I decided that I kind of have my layers down. I'm kind of liking it, but I need to add a little something to this background. So I'm adding my mermaid markers, and I am still very, very new to these. So I'm not really sure exactly how you're supposed to use them. So I just kind of played. And I have to say, when I first did it, I don't know. I added blue. You're going to see me add teal on top of it. And it was so bright, and it's just very, I don't know. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't know. But I have to say, once it dried, it was a lot different. Like, it looked really cool. And if I had saved this, see how much different that is? I could have made a really cool layout with it, but I decided I'm gonna make it work. And how I'm going to make it work is by adding that piece of tissue paper. So that kind of helped soften it, and you can tell that there's something underneath it, but you're not exactly sure what it is. So I just stitched that tissue paper down. I'm gonna stitch around my pattern paper border as well. And then I'm gonna add just one more layer of paper. Yes, lots of layers. And I'm just trying to help not make it this huge square is basically what I was trying to do. I'm so much happier with that. So, like I said, you can kind of tell there's something there, but it's not anything crazy. And like I said, I definitely could have used it for another, probably like a summer themed layout, but I'm not going to keep this pattern paper. Like, it was frustrating. So I'm not going to keep it for that. I'm going to use it. And how I decide it's going to work best is actually to rotate the paper so that, there you go, it's got a vertical line to it. I'm so much happier with this I like. So this is how I'm going to go with it. And all of that just to do my foundation, right? So we're almost 9 minutes into this voiceover. That's how long it took. So think about the fact that this was sped up and there's a few things cut out. Yeah, this layout was like a 2.5 hour layout for me. So the rest of it comes together pretty easily. I'm going to add my title that is going to say that curly hair, because that's what we're talking about. And then I'm going to go in and literally go through all of my sticker sheets that I own and play. And I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, how I'm going to embellish this when I'm starting out, but it kind of comes to me. So you're going to see it all come together. I do kind of play around with my title, exactly where I want to place it. And doing this title, I've used up that font. So yeah, it's always exciting to use up a thicker sheet, because I have so many of them. It's nice to know that I'm actually using them. And I know that as I'm grabbing these stickers now, so I'm into my sticker sheets, I really like the idea of using one of my loves. I have like 4 of them, and I'm going to place all of them down to see which one works the best. I really was thinking that pink one, because of the font of it and the scripty prettiness of it, I really wanted to use it, but the color just wasn't right. So I do end up changing it. The love is going to be like a tealy one that you're going to see. And then I pulled out this Paige Evans chipboard sticker sheet, and I hadn't touched this yet. I kind of have been hoarding it, and I saw all the stars. Now, I used to hate stars. Not hate them, I mean, they're cool, but I didn't know how to use them. Well, I'm currently obsessed with them because I like saw the stars and I'm like, stars everywhere. That is how I'm going to decorate this layout. So I'm literally going to take all of the stars from all of my sticker sheets that are like, have a little bit of dimension to them. I don't use my actual sticker stars. And I'm just going to place them in a diagonal. And I add a couple hearts as well. And I also add a few like asterisks from the titles, the two title colors that I have. There's that love. That's the one I'm going to go with. And I just like threw up stars all over this layout. But it looks really cool. The only problem at the moment is that it's on the wrong diagonal. So it kind of, if you're looking at my layout now, I know you can see all of my stickers, but if you're looking at it, it's got a funny angle, and you're actually looking at the stars and your eyes are not going to my photo. If you can notice that, I don't want that. That's not why I want you to see my photos. So I am going to change it so that the diagonal line goes across my title as well. So there's a fun little pile up at the top by the word love, and then it trails down by the word hair and off onto the page. That definitely helps you, read my title the way it's supposed to be read. You see the photos, you can now see the photos, and your eye goes to the photos, and it just helps ground everything. And that is how this layout came together. So my final touches are I added a couple tabs from a sticker sheet that I had just to kind of mimic the sketch a little. I wanted to go back to the sketch just a little bit. And again, you'll see that in a moment. I added the word, you are my happy, because obviously my son makes me super happy. And in the final shot photo, you're going to see I also added a yellow frame on top of the second photo, just because I wanted a pop of yellow there, as I had added that yellow at the bottom. So, super long video. I apologize. I'm crazy cuckoo today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But this is my layout for day 16. I love it. I hope you go ahead and check out Heather and Lisa's takes. They're going to be amazing, as all of their projects have been so far. And we will see you back here tomorrow with day 17. Can you believe it? We're already like halfway over this crazy month. So there's a look at the sketch one more time and my layout with that frame on it, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.